fossils and broken bones. But everything changed in the 1800s when the first cameras began capturing life as it truly was. For the first time, we could see their faces moments before they disappeared forever. These haunting photos are all that remain. Today, we'll travel across the world to uncover the final photographs of 7 extinct species and the tragic stories behind each one. Let's begin. Number 7. The Zanzibar leopard. It was once a small but fierce predator living on the island of Zanzibar in Tanzania. Its pale coat helped it disappear into the island's dry, dusty landscape. It wasn't as large as modern leopards, but it was fast, smart, and deadly, capable of hunting pigs and even primates. In 1960, the Tanzanian government saw these leopards as a danger to people, so a campaign was launched to wipe them out. Fear spread, bullets followed, and the population collapsed. By the late 20th century, the species was declared extinct. Their last confirmed sighting came in 1990. The few photos that remain might be the final proof they ever existed. But in 2003, a National Geographic team claimed to have captured one on film. Locals were thrilled, but scientists never confirmed the footage. So were they truly gone, or hiding somewhere in the shadows of Zanzibar's forests? Number 6. Baiji River Dolphin. Once known as the goddess of the Yangtze, the Baiji dolphin was a symbol of China's longest river. For 20 million years, it lived only in the Yangtze, using sonar to hunt and navigate in muddy water. But the same river that gave it life became the reason it disappeared. In the 1950s, thousands of Baiji swam through the Yangtze. By the 1980s, only a few hundred remained. 2 decades later, barely any were left. Pollution, overfishing, and heavy ship traffic turned the river into a death trap. The Baiji lost food, collided with boats, and grew sick from poisoned water. The building of the Three Gorges Dam destroyed its last safe habitats. By the early 2000s, the river that once echoed with dolphin calls had fallen silent. Scientists tried everything. They built safe zones and even caught a few dolphins to protect them, but most died soon after. One survivor, a male named Chi Chi, lived in captivity for 22 years. When he died in 2002, many feared he might be the last. In 2006, a massive expedition searched the entire Yangtze with sonar and ships. After 39 days, they found nothing. The Baiji was declared functionally extinct, the first dolphin species wiped out by humans. Experts called it a shocking tragedy, the loss of an entire branch of life that would never return. Yet, its story sparked change. China later banned commercial fishing on the Yangtze and began protecting the few remaining finless porpoises. The Baiji's ghost still haunts the river, a reminder of how quickly beauty can vanish, but also a warning not to repeat the same mistake. Number 5. The gastric brooding frog. It was unlike any other creature on Earth. There were 2 kinds, the northern and the southern, both living in tiny corners of eastern Australia. What truly made it special was its strange way of caring for its young. Instead of laying eggs in ponds like other frogs, the mother swallowed the eggs herself. Inside her stomach, digestion stopped completely, and for weeks, her belly became a living nursery filled with tiny tadpoles moving inside her. When the time came, she brought them into the world in an unbelievable way, not through eggs, but through her mouth. Scientists discovered this miracle in the 1970s, but within just 10 years, both species were gone. Only a few photos remain, haunting reminders of what we lost. They became world famous for that image, yet their fame couldn't save them. Like the golden toad, they were likely wiped out by the deadly chytrid fungus. Deforestation made things worse, therefore their fragile world collapsed even faster. But there's still a spark of hope. Researchers are now trying to bring them back using de-extinction, giving life a second chance to one of nature's strangest mothers.
If you want to know what you will look like when you grow up, first, open the time machine.
Using de-extinction, giving life a second chance to one of nature's strangest mothers. Number 4. Schomburgk's deer. If you're from India, Thailand, or Indonesia, you've probably seen this deer before. Its head hanging proudly on a wall. People call it a deer head mount, a hunting trophy kept at home to show victory. The Schomburgk's deer once lived in Bangkok, Thailand. It was about the same size as today's deer, but its antlers were massive, like a crown of branches. Some males weighed nearly 120 kilograms, making them strong and majestic. They lived peacefully, feeding on aquatic plants and grass, but peace never lasts when humans arrive. In the early 1900s, hunters began chasing them for their meat and antlers. Therefore, their population started falling fast. Bangkok's growing cities made things worse. Forests were cut down, so their homes slowly vanished. By 1930,